Good morning, everybody. Today we are going to work on opinion writing. So I am really excited to teach you about it. Our question says, how do I write an opinion statement? So before we can figure that out, we need to figure out what is an opinion. So an opinion is what you think or how you feel about something. So what you think or how you feel about something. And remember, it is okay to have a different opinion than somebody else. For example, some people really love cats. Some other people don't like cats very much. Those are two different opinions. There's also something called a fact. A fact would be like if I tell you that cats have a tail, right? That's something that is true. We know that. But if I just say, I like cats, then that is my opinion. If you are writing about an opinion, a lot of the time your statements will start with things like I like, or I believe, or I think, or they might have the words best or favorite. Like you might write, my favorite food is mac and cheese, and that it might be your favorite food, but your friend might write, my favorite food is kiwi. And so those are two different opinions. Nobody is right, nobody is wrong, it's just an opinion. So to practice, we're going to read this question and we're going to see which of our responses answer our question. So my question is up here in green, and it says, what is your favorite place to see in Europe? So it's talking about our informational text, Europe, and it's asking us, what was our favorite place to see in Europe? So we learned this a long time ago when we were learning about other kinds of writing, that the number one most important thing to do when you get a writing prompt is just another name for a question. When you get a writing prompt, you need to answer the question. So let's see which one of these answers, what is your favorite place to see in Europe? So this first sentence says, my favorite snack is yogurt. Is that answering our writing prompt, our question about Europe? No, it is not. So that would not be an appropriate response to our question. Our second statement says, I don't think museums are fun to see. So that is an opinion because this person is saying something that they think, but is this answering the question? No. So you can't just write a random opinion, you have to answer the question. This third one says, my favorite place to see in Europe is a castle. Does that answer the question? Yes. And one of the ways that we can tell it answers the question is that it is repeating the same text. So the question begins with, what is your favorite place to see in Europe? They repeat that and say, my favorite place to see in Europe is. So all they do is they change that word what to that word my. So when you are making an opinion statement, when responding to it, it's important to use the words in the question so the reader understands what you are responding to. So if you just write a castle, that's not a full sentence, and that's not telling your reader what you're responding to. So you have to pretend like your reader won't be able to see that question prompt at the top. So if you just write a castle, that doesn't tell me that do you like it? Where is that your favorite place to see something? So you need to write your prompt at the beginning, and that is how you respond to a opinion prompt. So we're going to practice today. So you're going to need a piece of paper and a pencil, and if you have crayons or markers or anything that you can color with, I would advise getting them. And our prompt that we're going to practice today is, what is your favorite thing to do at home? So again, our question says, what is your favorite thing to do at home? So you will notice that that word what is in our wonder wheel. So what is your favorite thing, thing starts with that TH digraph, to do at home. So there's our question. What is your favorite thing to do at home? So I'm going to show you my example, and then I cannot wait to see your work. So what is your favorite thing to do at home? So I changed that word what to the word my, and I wrote, my favorite thing to do at home is read outside. So again, I wrote, my favorite thing to do at home is read outside. Remember the other things that we've learned about writing a sentence, starting with a capital letter, putting spaces in between our words. You can use your finger to help you create a space. We call that a finger space. Putting a period on the end, putting some kind of punctuation on the end. In this case, it should be a period or an exclamation point if you really love it or are excited about it. So then when you finish writing your sentence, you need to draw a picture to match. So make sure that you are drawing a picture that matches. So if my sentence says I like to read outside, then if I drew a picture of me watching TV and eating pizza, that would not match my sentence. And I need to make it so that my illustration matches my text. So I drew, I like to read outside. So here's my porch. I drew my chairs and my deck, and I drew the sun and the sky in the background. Okay, I drew me with my book, and I drew my coffee cup because if you're in my class, you know that I love to drink my coffee. So you can add lots of good details to your drawings. That makes them more interesting and more engaging and more fun to look at. So go ahead and give that a try. Answer your writing prompt. What is your favorite thing to do at home? And I'm going to post some of them that I get back onto our class dojo so that we can see what our friends are enjoying doing at home and what they're having fun with. So happy Friday, everybody. Have a really great weekend. Practice that opinion writing, and I will see everybody back here on Monday.